What's up, my good people? Welcome back to Black Coffee Cafe. This is a special edition right here of Black Coffee Cafe Boss Moves, y'all. Boss Moves. We calling this Boss Moves. Y'all the one to name this for me, Boss Moves. So this episode of Boss Moves, this episode is we're gonna talk about the CMG concert. The 42 DUGG concert. Was that when Yo Gotti and CMG at the 42 DUGG concert, was that a show of strength or was that a show of weakness so early, you know what I'm saying, before the funeral? That's what we want to talk. Let's talk about that. Thanks y'all for tuning in. It's your boy DB. Let's talk. I ain't been on in a minute. I had a couple things I had to do, like business wise, as far as the show too, you know what I'm saying, because things is taking off. So I had to make sure I had all my I's and all my T's crossed. But anyway, fuck all that. What's happening, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's a good episode of Boss Moves. I like to talk about good shit, like boss shit. Like, I like to follow, like, different little shit that's going on and shit. Like, the Yo Gotti shit, that's a good, like, thing that's going on. Like, I ain't say it's a good thing that's going on. That's a good thing to follow. Like, for me to follow, it's good content. Like, the moves and the decisions that these boys is making, because this shit deep as hell right now. This shit real deep. On both ends. It's deep. What y'all think about it? I want to know y'all thoughts and shit and in the comments and shit. I want to know what y'all think about with them going to the CMG concert. Was that a flex of strength, or was that a good show or weakness, whatever? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a couple videos though real quick. Bear with me, y'all. Like I say, we keep this shit raw. I keep this shit raw, uncut. You know what I'm saying? This shit straight drop out of all the fuck up mistakes, whatever. We keep this shit up in there, y'all. This shit raw and uncut, for real. Fuck with your boy and shit. It's up for y'all. Y'all can like and share. And y'all can cut y'all pieces out, bro. We gonna play this for a little minute. Let me put my headphones on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I ain't even prepared. That's what I'm saying. See, I ain't even prepared. I ain't even prepared. My bad, I forgot I can't play all that. They go motherfucking what you calling my ass and shit for playing this shit for that long. But hey, what y'all think though, man? Oh, my bad, y'all, my bad. What y'all think though? Real talk. What y'all think? I'm gonna play one more video Then I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna Whack 100 said, so I'm gonna let y'all listen to what Whack 100 said, and then I'm gonna give y'all like my thoughts on it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to the Whack 100 part.
Everybody been calling me, even the labels, and I had to defend Yo Gotti today. The labels called me and said, Whack, we don't respect Yo Gotti going to Detroit. I said, what you mean? They like, we just don't respect it. It don't look right. I said, well, would you rather him sit in this mansion, pace around, pay attention to social media, and make a bad decision? Or would you rather him continue his business, because 42 Doug is his artist, so you tied to him somehow, some way, and fulfill his obligation to support and promote his artists? I mean, him going to Detroit don't stop what they doing at the morgue. It don't stop what they doing at the mortuary.
Exactly.
It's nothing he can do right now. It ain't like his brother's on life support alive. He's passed on. So, far as I'm concerned, I believe the brother's keeping his mind preoccupied so he don't slip and make no haste decisions.
Facts. Facts. I kind of feel Whack on that. For real. I feel what Whack talking about on that. For real. And let me give y'all my thoughts. Cause I kind of agree, like, with what Whack saying. Let me bring it in on me. Yeah, I kind of agree with Whack saying, though. Facts. Damn. My bad, y'all. I done fucked up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, but I kind of agree with what Whack's saying. I kind of agree with what he's saying. Now, my thoughts, if that's a show of strength or show of weakness, I'm going to say it ain't a show of weakness. It's kind of a show of strength, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a show like we still moving. We still going, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as him, like what Wax said with the labels, if the labels is worried, they worried for nothing. Like he said, y'all want him to sit in the house and grieve all day and then everything stop. He still got to make money, but he got to do it in a strategic way. And as far as him going to Detroit, wasn't shit going to happen to him in Detroit. If that's what the labels was worried about. Like shit going down to Detroit, he moving, wasn't nothing. That was a good move. He was just showing that was the best place for him to show his face, and show the world that he alright. Show his fans that he good, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move accordingly, man. You gotta move like a boss. You gotta move like a boss. Like now he gotta move, now he moving like a boss, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he wasn't a boss. I'm just saying that was sometimes people slip up, man. When you a boss, just the littlest you ain't got time for just the littlest mistake. Just the littlest shit. You know what I'm saying? Can lead to a whole goddamn meltdown, catastrophe. This shit like what happened. You know what I'm saying? So by him going to Detroit, I ain't saying that's a weakness. I don't know why the label's kind of mad because I'm saying to me that's a sign of strength. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring our niggas out. We gonna show that ain't shit. Yeah, that was a good lick y'all hit. Y'all got us, but we still moving. We take a licking and keep on ticking. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. We still ticking and we gonna move on from this. We gonna overcome this, no matter what come after. That's what I got of it. Like we gonna overcome this. We still strong. We still moving. I'm still strong. It was a flex of strength to me. You know what I'm saying? For real. What the labels worried about. When Wax said the labels was kind of worried, but ain't nothing to worry about. He was straight in the D. Real talk. What nothing gonna happen to him. You see, ain't nothing happen. Cause what nothing go happen to him in Detroit. He was safe in the D. That's real. Them real facts. He was safe in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, that's why motherfuckers be calling in. That's why they be checking in. Like, Trick got that no-fly zone shit. Like, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? That shit real. If you come down there, them boys got you. If they bring you down there, you good. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's one thing about Detroit. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you down there if they got your back. 4-2 them had his back. He down in the D. They wasn't gonna let nothing. They wasn't gonna let that shit be on their hands. They wasn't gonna let nothing happen to him. So, or anybody in this camp, Black Youngster, all them. You see, Black Youngster was out there tripping. So, I say that was a good show of strength. You know what I'm saying? Flex his muscle, good show of strength, and moving. You know what I'm saying? The funeral coming up, so he got to move the right way. Everybody was looking to see with him fold, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't folding. He ain't folding. Yeah, this is some real shit right here. Like when shit like that go like shit like this go down, you gotta move smooth and shit, man. Cause this is some true shit. This is some deep shit. I mean, cause you can't take that. Like, I know some people was looking at Dolph like, he just Dolph and he ain't as big. But man, when people like that die, you gotta expect something to happen behind that. Real talk. When big names die, you gotta expect, cause Dolph was connected with some big names, some big people. He had to be. You know, I don't know they politics, but he had to be aligned with some powerful people. You know what I'm saying? People could disagree, like Dolph was just a regular street nigga, just a regular nigga, just made it out of rap. It don't matter. He still was aligned with some powerful people. And the evidence shows. When he left, shit, somebody got the juke. It ain't just everybody, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people died behind Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, it's some real shit behind that. That's what everybody got to know. That's why I like to start. That's why I like talking like this. I like this content. I like this platform right here. You know what I'm saying? This platform for everybody. That's why I wanted to call it boss moves and shit, because you got to move like a boss. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning as I follow these different cases or what, you know what I'm saying, these different situations, because that's what I do. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep following different situations, you know what I'm saying, that's going on out here, you know what I'm saying? So, because I'm learning as y'all learn. As we watching these videos, as we paying attention to this content, we learning how to move like a boss. You know what I'm saying? You got to move like a boss. And there go that damn train again. I told you, that damn train company owe me some money. One of us owe somebody something, because that motherfucker is a part of the show. That motherfucking train is a part of the show. Y'all gonna hear that motherfucker every time. Every time I come on, that train, I just switch times. For real. I done try to time that motherfucker. I done want late night. I come on in the mornings. I come on in the evenings. Like right now, it's 6:33. Like, I just try to pick a random time. That motherfucker gotta get its motherfucking airtime. For real. That motherfucking train gotta get its airtime and make sure it be going ham. We go let the train get his time real quick, y'all. As soon as I start talking, that motherfucker gonna go right back to ham. I'm saying? This shit's straight drop, see? We will let him get his time. What up, though? What up, though? What's happening, people that's tuned in? Thanks for tuning in. Everybody tuned in, even the train. Yeah, I done bounced back, my guy. Yeah, something had me down and shit. Now I'm up. I'm together now, man. I'm ready for action now, y'all. I done bounced back. I was down, man. That damn weather had me fucked up, but now I'm back. The good herbs and pulled me together. We good now. We good. Now we back to it. We gave the train his daytime and shit. Now we back to it and shit. But yeah, we got him. Like I say, like I'm gonna go back because I kind of forgot what I was talking about a little bit, but I'm gonna go back to what I was saying with the Dolph shit. That man was like, when people big like that, you can't just touch a motherfucker and think nothing go happen. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a hood nigga or whatever, however CMG take it, however they took it before they did what they did. Like, he just a nigga out of Memphis, nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? South Memphis, nigga. He just blew up. But he had to be surrounding himself with some powerful motherfuckers. Because after he died, it didn't stop right there. You know what I'm saying? That's why people got like, yo, Gotti, he got to really move like he a rapper, but he got to really move like a boss, like a mob boss right now, because they only know what's going on. We don't know. He know the movers and players. They know what the fuck going on. We don't know what the fuck. We just on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Giving all the advice from the outside looking in. They know all the big motherfuckers and movers and players. They know. They know who the powerful motherfuckers is. It ain't just Dolph. They know now who got Dolph back. It goes back to like this. You gotta be careful who the fuck you touching. Cause it can be a weak motherfucker. You can look at a nigga and say that nigga weak as fuck. I remember that nigga in high school. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wasn't shit in high school, blah, 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 and this and that. Y'all remember, I know everybody know a nigga that was kind of like timid, soft as hell through high school and shit like that. And end up getting money. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers everybody wanted to rob him or do some shit like that. But when a motherfucker tried to, they really couldn't, because everybody know that type of motherfucker. We ain't talking about the nigga that won 2 bricks. A nigga can be weak as fuck, but when a nigga start making millions, he's powerful now. He worth something. That's just like in the drug business, in the dope game. Once you start coming up, nigga could be weak as fuck, man. I remember that whole ass nigga through high school. He ain't shit. He getting out, robbed, I take his money. You think you can do that to that nigga? You think that? Once a nigga moves so much in the ranks and gets so much money, he's a breadwinner now. When you become a breadwinner, you could be weaker than a motherfucker. But once that person become a breadwinner, he aligning himself with powerful motherfuckers now. He's making money for powerful motherfuckers. He's a breadwinner. When a nigga bringing in M's and shit like that, his plug is gonna protect him. Real talk. Once you get to making money in the game and shit, you get to moving up, you get protected. A lot of niggas look at a nigga like, oh, I'll take that nigga weak as hell, blah, blah. But you don't know he making money. The niggas that he fucking with, that he doing business with, they done told him for real. Once you get bigger in the game, your plug will tell you, hey, you know, you got any problems? You okay? Is you okay? You know, you got any problems? Anybody fucking with you? You know, you come holler at me. You know, come tell me about it. You know, look at me. I'm telling you, look at me. Anybody fuck with you? You tell me. You don't have to worry. You tell me. That's how they come at you. Real talk. That's how your plug will tell you. You tell me. He ain't bullshit. You making him millions of fucking dollars. You making him big money, nigga. He do not want nothing to happen to you. You come, that motherfucker come tell this plug about your ass. He rob that motherfucker you want to. For real. All he gotta do is come, hey man, I got a little problem, man, blah, blah, blah. Okay, hold on. I'll be right there. Just show me where you guys at. For real. You'll be seeing them brand new Tahoes riding past your spot, riding through your hood. For real. You see them brand new big ass trucks riding through your hood. Yeah, it's on after that. Real talk. That's how that shit go. That's how Dolph was. Hell yeah, they bail you out of jail, all type of shit, for real. You don't fuck with them type of motherfuckers, man. Cause that nigga was weak. Don't think cause that person was weak, he's soft as fuck. Once that nigga get to making bread and making big money, he could be soft as hell if all he want. He ain't gotta worry. He don't even know the power he got. He don't even know the power he got. He probably didn't believe the plug when the plug told me, listen, look at me. The plug serious. Look at me. You have any problems? Anybody fuck with you? You tell me. You tell me. You don't worry. You tell me. You don't worry about nothing. You tell me. For real. Once you get to making that bread, motherfuckers protecting you. For real. They like all that chucks you making them a month. They loving all that they stash building up. They don't want that shit to stop. For real. And they ain't gonna let your punk ass get in the way of that shit. For real. So that's why you gotta look at shit. Motherfuckers could be niggas that look at a nigga because he's weak or however he used to be. But when a motherfucker making money, he's good. He ain't about no guns. Nigga be like, he ain't got no army around him, man. Nigga don't be nobody. He ain't gotta have an army around him, man. The people that he fucking with will have your whole family fucking gone. Real talk. If you touch that motherfucker. That's how life goes, man. That's why I call it money and power, man. That power comes with the money. You get a certain amount of money, that shit comes with the power comes with that shit. Power that sometimes you don't even want. And that's how this situation is. It's two powers. There's two power sources going at it. That's why I'm covering it like that. I'm covering everybody's shit that's like that, for real. This shit called boss moves and shit. For real. We learn through this shit. We learn from looking at how niggas move. We want to learn from their mistakes. We want to learn from their good things and the bad things. For real. Some of y'all that's watching this, that's why this show is for some of y'all, because there's a lot of y'all that's bosses out there and don't even know it. For real, it's a lot of bosses. Some of y'all out there bosses and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in position to doing big shit and don't even know it because how y'all moving. A real boss don't really know he a boss. That comes with it. Like I say, with the nigga that makes so much money, he don't even know how much power he got. He don't even know what, you know what I'm saying? He just know how to be just making some money. He don't know how big he got. But when you get that motherfucker to tell you, look at me, anybody fuck with you? You come tell me. That's when you know you got it. For real. You can't fuck with anybody. Motherfuckers just fuck with anybody. Just think because they see this nigga or whatever on the daily, and you fuck with that nigga, and yeah, you get your motherfucking issue. Not just you, everybody around you. But back to what I was saying, I think that was Yo Gotti, that was a good, like, flex of muscle. It wasn't no power move like fuck y'all. It was just, that was really like for his fans and shit. Like, y'all, I'm good. You had to make a show that I'm good. It was a hit, but it ain't knocking me down. I'm good. We go survive off this. We go bounce back even harder. That was that. You know, there was a lot of people on social media saying he shouldn't have came out and this and blah, blah, blah. But I think that was a good thing that he did. Come show your face. Because in war, man, when you in war, now I'm finna talk about war. Because street war and the battlefield ain't nothing different. When you in war, you press. It ain't no, you ain't never seen a war, motherfucker. You ain't never seen a nigga go to Iraq and kill and blow up one tank and come back home and celebrate. Hell no. Once you at war, you at war. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta know. That's why you gotta keep your thinking cap on and this shit. Because just because one nigga got knocked down don't mean motherfuckers go hide and shit. Niggas might, it's a funeral coming up. Niggas might be ready to come be at this funeral because that's how war is. War going until we gonna keep pressing. We gonna keep blowing shit up and doing all this and until somebody give up. It ain't no boom and go high because you can't go high and that's how you get killed in the war, especially in the street war. You gotta keep pressing. And then if you lose a casualty, you still gotta keep pressing. Can't go tuck your tail. You tuck your tail, you will keep losing casualties. You guys got to keep pressing, and that's where they at right now. That's why I'm following that you know what I'm saying. I'm following this beef, this PRE and CMG shit because this is some real shit. Like, and you can learn from this shit. Cause this real. These is big figures on both sides. You know what I'm saying? They losing people on both sides. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what we got. Yeah, exactly. People, but the battle just begun. And ain't no celebrating the war until they flag up till people come home. That's why when people come home, they have the parade and everything. That's when it's celebrated. When you at war, it's pressing. We on. That's why it's like this. War and taking a life and all that shit, it's the same motherfucking feeling as like a person stealing something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is like, the scare. I'm gonna put it like this: the scariest part of war is before you go. That's the scariest part of war. Is before you go to war. It's actually getting ready to go, and you before the war even starts. That's the scariest part because you thinking about everything. You thinking about, okay, is you coming back or is you not coming back? That's the scariest part. Because when war start, it ain't no thinking. That's why I was bringing it back to like if you ever hit a lick or something, before you hit the lick, you was scared to say, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about it. But once you actually get to doing it, once you jump out that car, or once you get to committing whatever you committing, your mind it ain't no scaredness. You going there to do what you gotta do at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Cause the scariest part is before you do it. Cause once you start doing it, even something might go down. A nigga might not want to give it up. You bitch, get this shit up. You know what I'm saying? You at your beastiest moment right then when you in there. You know, it ain't no scaredness. You froze. Your whole body froze. And that's how it is at war. When you jump out, as soon as you're in that, the scariest part is before you go. On your way to war, you thinking about shit. But as soon as you jump out and you hit it, boom, once it's going down, everything is ice. You a whole different beast. You ain't thinking about shit until this bitch over. It ain't no killing one motherfucking go celebrate. Hell no. We pressing. Keep pressing. Pressing. You in motherfucking beast mode until this shit over. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is if you ever been in some shit. That's how war is. The scariest part is before it start. Once it start, it ain't no scared shit. You don't feel shit. Once you in the midst of shit, your adrenaline done took over your whole body. You a whole different animal. Cause you in the middle of it. You got to get through this shit. You ain't got time to think. You getting through this shit. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's on now. You gotta become a whole different animal till this over. You gotta press this shit to the end. Ain't no slowing down and stopping. Nah. What's happening, Doug? What's good? Detroit, yeah, I had to put the Detroit on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the D. We'll show how y'all doing out there in the D. Shout out to my homie Doug. What's happening? Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, that's how it is, man. When you're in war, man, if you ever been in that battlefield, ever been into something, any particular like that, the scariest part of that shit, the scariest part of before you doing anything is before you do anything. That's the scariest part going to do it. You thinking about all the shit that can happen. But once you jump out that car or whatever, once you in the motion and you doing it, You ain't thinking about shit of all the scariness and everything. Your body just woof. You going to complete your mission, and that's war. You got to complete it until the end. You keep pressing. You got that feeling. Y'all know that feeling I'm talking about. You gotta have that feeling until the end. It ain't no stopping and no, it's on. That's what it is. For real. It's on. And that's the scariest part. The scariest part is before. I ain't got time to be scared. You ain't thinking about no scary shit. In the midst of it, nigga, it's whatever. Like I say, some shit go wrong. You nigga get this shit here, nigga. You gonna do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get through that shit. And that's what this is. That's why I be following shit like this, man. I like to learn. I don't know everything. It's just I try to learn the motherfucking art of this shit. Cause it's the art of this shit. It's the art of war. And you gotta know the art of this shit. You can't just jump out here jumping off the porch. That's why they say, motherfucker, if you ain't ever jump off the porch, stay on that bitch. Because it's an art to this shit. Motherfuckers eat you up out here in these streets. If you don't know the science and the art to this shit, you just think you know what I'm saying? For real, it's a real art to this shit. This shit is a Picasso. You gotta know what you're doing with this shit. In these streets, if you plan on to get in that type of shit, if you in that type of shit. Cause some of y'all, like I say, some of y'all is bosses and running shit and don't even know it. For sure. Shout out to all my niggas. Shout out Tyrone Broad Street. You know what I'm saying? Doug Deezy. Dante Old Squad. What's happening, Squad? What's happening, everybody? Yeah, man. We talking this real shit today, man. This is boss moves, man. This is boss talk. Some of us bosses don't even know it. For real. Some of us need to hear this type of shit. Shit, if you running your own household, nigga, you're a boss. Cause you gotta make sure everybody eating that motherfucker. Real talk. And that's just what it is. Hell yeah, these streets, well said. Shout out to Avon Barksdale. These streets ain't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. For real, that's why they made sidewalks and why they made cars. Some of us can get through this shit. Cause they ain't made for everybody. This shit is like a Picasso. And you gotta be an artist. Just like rap. Rap artists. They got rap artists. You know, they got music artists. They got these street artists. They even got knockout artists, motherfucker that knock your ass out. They got knockout artists, murder artists. This shit is art out here, man, for real. For real. This shit is an art out here. You gotta know what you doing out here. I done seen so many motherfuckers jump out here and didn't know what they was doing. Most of the real ones watching this, real talk. The real ones still here. The ones that didn't make it. I ain't gonna say that because there's a lot of them that knew what they was doing and didn't make it. Shit is art. For real. And if you in this shit, you gotta know that shit. I'm just talking the real shit. If you in this shit, you gotta know that shit, man. You gotta know, you gotta watch your ass at all times. You can't be playing around. This ain't shit to play with. Streets, life ain't nothing to play with. Your life ain't nothing to play with. I don't give a fuck if you ain't in the street. If you getting some money, if you getting some life-changing money around this motherfucker, if you rapping or whatever you doing, you can be a boss, whatever you doing, just feed motherfuckers. Watch, you know what I'm saying, for real. This is for you. You gotta move like a boss and make boss moves and shit. Cause motherfuckers hungry. If you can feed motherfuckers looking at you. Cause they wanna get fed. Or they want your food. Everybody ain't eating. Motherfuckers can be flexing and all that shit, but everybody ain't eating. A lot of flex that you be seeing out here, that shit be a straight up motherfucking bait. A straight trap for your motherfucking ass. For real, a lot of motherfuckers ain't eating. That's why I go by the rule, if the shit don't fit my description, I ain't fucking with it. Sorry. If I don't like it, it don't fit if it don't move like me, I can't fuck with it. I might miss out on a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck, but guess what? I ain't miss out on life. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at a lot of shit. A lot of shit, you ain't missed out. A lot of people like, damn, I fucked up. I missed out. No, you didn't. You still here. You can do that same shit again. Now you just know what to do this time. You know, you more aware. Cause that's what life is about, being aware and taking your time. The matrix. I call it the matrix, man. Cause everybody move like ants. This world right now, with social media and everything, everybody moving like this. Everybody got their head down. Everybody moving so fast because everything is fast now. Everything is at a push of a button right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you slow yourself down and you just chill and you don't move fast, it seems like everything moving, you controlling shit. It seems like everybody, they still moving fast, but to you, they moving slow motion. Because when you moving fast, you're missing over shit. And when you moving like slow and you really watching everything and you like, you making you thinking before you do everything, you gonna see a lot of more shit that a lot of people don't see. Everybody just move fast and be on the same fast shit and the same bullshit, and that's why a lot of people ain't paying attention, because this technology is real fast. Everything is real fast. Facts. Facts, quote. What's happening, boss man, buddy? Yo, that's my nigga. Good looking, man, for tuning in. What's happening? Everybody tuning in, good looking. But yeah, we done seen it done more than most people, and man. But that's why though, cause nigga move like motherfucker. Look at me. I'm gonna tell y'all some facts, some real facts. I got a lot of niggas that's gone, a lot of niggas that's in the pen. I got family that's in prison. I got family that's dead. My little brother, my youngest brother. Y'all ain't know I had a youngest brother. My youngest brother, he just got 42 years. You know what I'm saying? He fighting in court now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been around all this shit. I done seen a lot of shit, y'all. I done been around everything that y'all done seen and did. I done seen and did. Like my nigga say, I done seen so much and did so much shit, but that's what made me humble. That's because I know what the fuck can go. A lot of people don't know what the fuck can happen. When you see a lot of bullshit happen, you know some shit can happen. You know at a split second. I done been with motherfuckers, and we chilling smoking blunts one day, and the next day I don't see them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the next, or they done did some crazy shit. They in jail for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, real, when you do shit like that, when you sit back and smoke with a nigga, y'all talking, laughing, the next day they gone for life. You don't see them no more free. You know what I'm saying? When that shit, or they dead or some shit like that, you know, and that keep happening. This shit was happening. Like, this ain't just one. I know a lot of people like that. I'm 43 years old. You know, I might look young, but I've been around this shit. I've been around this shit, coast to coast. I done seen some shit. I done really took niggas' secrets to their grave. I know people that's gone, they dead now, and I know they fucking secrets. And I still won't tell them. This is a point of time I got tired of people telling me they motherfucking secrets. Real talk, because they know I'm solid. I done been around some shit. You know what I'm saying? I know once you know some shit and seen some shit, then you know at any given time, we could be smoking right now and doing at any given time, some bullshit can happen and your life can be gone. You can be going to serve life, or you can be on the fucking ground bleeding out. Any fucking thing. Like, that's how life is when you out here. This shit ain't no fucking game, bro. This shit ain't no fucking game. The street shit ain't no fucking game. People look at the beautiful side of it. To even live the beautiful side of it, you got to go through some ugly ass shit and see some gruesome, ugly ass shit to even just look at it, because it ain't no beautiful side. I don't know what people think. It's no beautiful side of the street, because you see a nigga be fresh and that nigga went through so much and he's still going through so much just to keep that shit up. You know what a nigga do just to smile on his face, just to get, you know what I'm saying, real talk. When you see so much shit, dog, that ain't no beautiful thing. A beautiful thing is being here with your niggas. I lost so many niggas. It's like every type of shine I get in life, it's like it's a bittersweet moment. Every good thing that happened to me, it's a bittersweet moment because you be like, damn, I wish my niggas could see this shit. Cause you got so many, I lost so many homies that I love to share this shit. I love to be out here. We ball out and they see this new shit that's going on out here and what the fuck we doing out here. I love that shit. So every accomplishment I get, it's like it's a bittersweet moment. You be like, yeah. And then they go back to, man, I know my nigga right now smiling down on me, but I wish he was right here with me because we'd be doing this, we'd be doing that. Because we started out together like that. When you start out with a bunch of niggas, man, and you barely can count on your hands, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like niggas that we grew up, we used to sleep in motherfucking trap cars, nigga. Real talk. We in the backseat of cars, we riding in trap car, we spending the night on the trap. My nigga, you remember that shit, nigga? We used to spend the night, we bunched in a motherfucking goddamn Chevy, nigga, with no lights on that bitch. We been riding all night, fucking with hoes, getting money, doing all type of shit with no lights on the car. The car got no lights. We been out all goddamn night to the point that we ain't going home, nigga. We bagged outside the trap. Everybody in that bitch like these. It's about 5 niggas in the car. You know what I'm saying? Them type of niggas. And then it only be like 2, 3 of y'all left out of that car. About 2 of us left. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Oh yeah, that lake, man. The lake had a life of its own. For real, man. I know I ain't the only one. I just like to speak for niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen a podcast for niggas like us. And that's all I want to do. I just want to make a podcast and talk for niggas like us. Cause people, we get frowned upon. Don't nobody like a real nigga, especially a nigga that made it. Or I ain't gonna say we made it, especially nigga to overcome some shit. Cause for me to just be living right now, I be feeling like I made it and shit. I ain't about no money or nothing like that. It's just like, shit, my kids grown. I done got them through high school. I'm still here. I done lost, you know what I'm saying? You be like, nigga, I made it. For real. For real. I was an OG at 21, nigga. It was real talk, nigga. I was feeling like an OG at 21. Then nigga ain't think about 43. Nigga, we ain't think that fucking far. I know I didn't. I ain't think this far. Especially thinking that I'll be still looking nice, still having, you know what I'm saying, my youth together and still be talking shit and what I'm doing right now. I ain't think this shit because I never thought this fucking far. You lose so many people, you don't think. Nigga, I was like one of the first niggas to have a house out of my crew. Like that's why on some real shit. Out of my crew, I was like 19 years old, 18 years old, my own house, with everybody staying and spending out of my house. This is real talk. Everybody spending out of my house. The whole fucking hood, nigga. The floor lined up with niggas. We gambling, drinking, smoking. Like, this shit is every fucking day. Like, for real. My kids waking up looking at this shit. This shit is every fucking day. I got at least 10, 11 motherfuckers in my house. When I eat, everybody eat. And this shit went on for fucking years. And then when you look back and you see, like right now, I'm sitting by myself because I got like a handful of niggas left. I used to have a whole floor full of niggas. I remember when it all started, when we started losing niggas. When I first lost my nigga Taylon, we all sat on my floor and slept that whole night. Everybody was teary-eyed, fucked up. We got up in the morning, walked to the store and seen it on the news again. He died on my birthday. My birthday, July 4th. He died at the night of my birthday. Imagine one of your best friends dying on your birthday. Like, facts, nigga, for real. I ain't telling y'all like no bullshit. This is real facts. When I tell y'all street shit, I'm telling y'all real street shit. Like, For real. I was in this shit like 6, 7 years old. Facts. Like, I'm not lying to you motherfuckers. That's why I like doing this shit, because I can talk to this shit. I can talk this shit all day. And I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, that's why I like this shit. Ain't no bragging and shit. I just like this shit, man. I got a lot of homeboys that I love. You know what I'm saying? I love. A lot of them gone. Like, real talk. Everybody came over there at Kermit Street. Everybody came to the Sussex. Y'all remember Kermit Street right there across? Man, it was some of the best dice games. We was young as fuck, nigga. I was only about 19, so everybody else was young as fuck. Everybody younger, like me and Taylor was about the oldest motherfucker out like our generation. Oh yeah, Steve Wonder, that was my nigga. Steve Wonder. Like, I grew up all the niggas. Steve Wonder, Toot. Like, I was a little nigga, though. All the niggas older than me. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to run around with them niggas. I was little. Sneaking out the house. I used to sneak out the house. I used to get my ass whooped. Like, I wasn't a nigga that didn't get an ass whooping. So, when people look at me and be like, well, it was his parents. When he was that young out there. I used to get my ass whooped. I didn't care. I loved my hood. I loved the shit that go on. I loved the streets. I would get my ass whooped for this shit. For real. Everybody know my daddy, and that nigga was strict. But it came to a point that shit, motherfucker ain't give a fuck. I was out there. I know I'm finna get my ass whooped. It went from getting your ass whooped to punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm finna get beat up tonight, but I'm finna have a good. That's why I was having a good ass time. When we used to hang out late, and I'm just out there getting drunk as fuck, having a good ass time. That's why, cause I'm like, I'm finna go to the crib. I probably ain't been there in about 2 days. When I get home, I wasn't one of them kids that got the ride spared. I got my ass whooped. Like, I used to get. Like I can't even talk about the ass whoopings of both parents, but it just, hey, it was just fun, man. For real, man. Life is just fun, man. It was the streets, but like I said, the streets did a lot and it took a lot from me. It took a lot, you know what I'm saying, a lot of time. But we ain't gonna get into all that shit anyway. We done with all that shit. We done got on a whole different subject. But yeah, this is a whole different segment though. This is Boss Moves. This is Black Coffee Cafe presents Boss Moves. This shit for bosses. Like I say, it should be for everybody because a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of y'all out there are bosses and don't even know it. So you gotta watch this shit and learn how to carry yourself, because that's all I do. I follow bosses. On this channel, we finna follow bosses. We gotta follow how they move. We gotta follow they motherfucking failures, they successes, everything. That's what I do in life, period. I've been watching mob movies my whole life, looking at the failures and the successes. Like, damn, how did he get caught? How did he blow up? What did he do? You know what I'm saying? So that's what this show is about. We moving like that. For sure. For sure. I'm finna do that rundown too. Rest in peace, Chicago. Rest in peace, my nigga Mel. Rest in peace, Fire Brown. Rest in peace, Taylor. Rest in peace, Billy. Rest in peace, Lil Fatty. Rest in peace, Lil Johnny. Rest in peace, Selby Dogs, period. Anybody we missed, rest in peace. For real, y'all. All them niggas right there, man. Everybody he said, we used to all be together. All of us used to be like together. The big dogs and the young dogs. We'd be at one part together. And that ain't even it. And like I said, I was a nigga. Everybody used to be at my house. So it hit different. Like shout out to the nigga FYBJ, man. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework with on when all you niggas used to be at your house every day, all day, wake up in the morning, all y'all niggas there every day. It's 20 you niggas there. And then it subtracts down to 2, 3, 4 niggas. You know what I'm saying? For real. That shit hit different. For real. I'm used to that shit. Parties every day. We was partying every day. But I used to look at the shit as I got older, as different houses we go to. And I used to look at like, damn, what you call it ain't here. Damn, what you call it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to feel that shit. I don't know if everybody else did because it wasn't at their house. It used to be at my house. You know what I'm saying? So when you throw these parties and shit, and it got down to where it is now, I don't even throw parties no more. I just throw parties every fucking year in my house. New Year's, we go light it up. My birthday, July 4th. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So it's different right now, but that ain't no reason right now to stop it, because that's why I'm doing shit now. We finna go ahead and get this shit back for the ones that still here and for the real niggas that made it. The ones that made it, we gonna keep that shit going. For real. Yep, it was Miko house. Shout out to my nigga Cole. That's my baby, man. Y'all remember, man, me and Cole. Me and Cole been through a lot. That's why I'm surprised he ain't on here, man. Me and Cole, man. What? We been through a lot. For real. Cole was right there. All y'all niggas, man, was right there, man. For real. All y'all niggas was right there. Facts. And I wouldn't try to do it all over again. That's the crazy thing about it. If somebody tell me, like, if you can rewind time and start all over, would you change anything? Fuck no. I'll do it all the same. For real. Cause man, we had some good ass times and we had some bad times. But the bad times is what built the character. You know what I'm saying? For real. The bad times is what built the characters, is what really made us. Was the hard times. I appreciate those. And I appreciate all my niggas, and I appreciate everybody that was there. And we gonna keep that shit, like I say, the ones that's here, we gonna keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? You say you wouldn't serve. See me, I'ma knock on wood. If I can find some wood around this motherfucker, and there's a wooden box. Yeah, it's wood on here. I didn't have to go through none of that in the blessing of God. So that's why I look at it. That's why I started podcasting, because I really thought that, I really think like God really put me here to do this. Like, I used to rap. I still rap, but in my raps, I was so dope and metaphorically knew how to get like messages and shit and street messages through. I always talk that street shit in my raps. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something for me to do. Like, God want me to do something. He might not want me to just do that message in my rap like that, because if you go back and listen to my music, that shit was some of the dopest shit. And it was some real street music, real talking real shit. But it's like, now that I'm grown and he's still putting me in front of like a camera and giving me a voice to talk to people. So it's like, yeah, you was in that field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's what I'm saying. I know my niggas was in that. I know niggas was in that field. When y'all see these comments, these are people that, and we gonna be on. I'm gonna bring more people on this podcast. My podcast ain't about famous people. It ain't all about that. It's about real shit. But I'll go back to what I was saying. It's like, I seen so much and I got so many friends. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many people and did so much, not just in Flint. I used to live in California. I'm like a Flint, California nigga. Real talk. I went to junior high, high school, and elementary in California. When the same in Flint. Went to elementary, junior high, high school in Flint. So it's like I'm a Flint Cali nigga. I got friends down there. Some of my friends, I'm getting phone calls. They passing and stuff like that. They didn't pass. One of my best friends down there gone. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still, I've seen a lot of things, and a lot of things happen, and I was in the midst of a lot of stuff that a lot of other people did and stuff too, and I did a lot of stuff. But it's like God protected me from a lot of things. He let me see a lot of things. And he protected me from a lot of things. So it's like, it's only right that I share that. You know what I'm saying? It's only right that I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a crowd. Like it's like he telling me he giving me a voice to like it's a crowd out there that really need to hear what the fuck I be saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's why I do it. This just something. All this shit just came out of nowhere. Real talk. It just like it hit me to make a podcast. Like God was talking to me. This ain't no just speaking. It's like real talk. It's like he gave me a vision, and it was like maybe rap just ain't just it for you. Your voice is made for something else. Cause you make a lot of sense. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking to myself for real. It's like I be listening to myself, and it's like God be saying like, cause you make a lot of sense when you talk. So it ain't just for rap. You can talk. If somebody need to hear it, so maybe you need to speak in some other different type of way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your voice need to be heard in a different type of way. It's still a mic in front of me. I'm still in front of a camera. I'm still in front of a mic. I'm still talking like I'm talking. It's just now instead of rapping it, I can break the metaphor down to y'all to the exact point of what I mean. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing like it, man. For real. For real. I'm glad we made it this far, bro. Like I said, bro, back in the days when we was young, I didn't look at like I'm 43 years old. I didn't look at a 43. It was so much shit happening on the way up, and then on the real talk, like the niggas that we was looking up to, like you said, I can go to these names down here. I can go to a couple of these names that you said. Hold on. When it said, rest in peace, Chicago. We looked up to Chicago. Chicago ain't make it to 43. It said, rest in peace, Mel. We looked up to Mel. Mel ain't make it to 43. You know what I'm saying? You say, rest in peace, Billy. Rest in peace, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Them was our big dogs. None of them really made it to 43. The ones that we was around every day. You know what I'm saying? So, for me to make it to 43, I'm like, damn. Rest in peace, Steve Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Them was our big homies. Ain't none of them make it to 43. So 43 wasn't in my vision. You know what I'm saying? 40 wasn't even in my vision. I ain't see my big homies make it to that. I don't think none of them niggas like, you know, we got the big homies that's left now, and thank God and shout out to them. Shout out to Big Moke, you know what I'm saying? Because that was one of my big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Moke taught me a lot of shit. Shout out to Big Moke, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dennis. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Kurt. Shout out to all the big dogs that's left, that we got left, and it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? That we got them because they got wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And that goes not just for my hood, that goes to every hood. Every hood around, every ghetto around the world. Shout out to every OG that's on some real shit, that's still on, you know, got his mind right, and on some real positive shit. Shout out to y'all, because y'all got wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got wisdom. It could have went anyway, especially you come up through the 80s and shit. Rick Rue, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rick Rue. You know, I don't know if Rick Rue was 43 or not. Rick Rue was up there, though. You know what I'm saying? Rick Rue was up there, but shout out to Rick Rue. Them my big homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't really see that. I didn't really see that. That's why I kind of do this too. I want to show my little homies this. I want to show them. I want to show the little homies around the world. Like, because I didn't see a 43 big homie. Like, I did, but when I was young, that wasn't in my frame because all my big homies was dying. Chicago died, and I was like, what, 20? You know what I'm saying? He was young as, you know what I'm saying? So it was like our big homies was passing so young, we didn't see that. Yeah, I think so, yep. So we didn't see all of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see all of that. I didn't see my big homies like. It's a couple ones I seen now. You know, it's a couple that we got left. Shout out to all my big dogs, and y'all know who y'all is. Y'all taught me a lot. The ones that we got left, y'all taught me a lot, and there's only like a handful of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me like seeing a lot of people, I didn't see that. I wasn't seeing that growing up. You know what I'm saying? For real, especially Squall. You was always with Chicago. Like Squall, I'm gonna tell y'all about. I'm gonna give my nigga his flowers. I ain't the type of nigga. My bad with the camera. I ain't the type of nigga that's like, oh, you know what I'm saying, that hating none of that. I'm gonna give my nigga his flowers, man. That's a real ass nigga right there. Like, I watched it. Real talk. I seen it for myself. Like, that nigga came through a lot. Been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? He came a long motherfucking ways, man. Like, for real. What's your show called, members? Y'all need to watch this shit, man. Y'all need to listen to him too. Because, dog, I watched it. You know what I'm saying? I really know him. And I know where he came from. I know his family. I know, like, what he been through. And for him to be here with us, that's a blessing. Give that man his flowers. I give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Real talk. I was there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, you gotta give these people their flowers when they here, and they deserve them. Well, my niggas deserve them. Like, for real, this real talk. I ain't no hating ass nigga. Like, give that man his flowers. For real. And y'all go watch his show and listen to him. And especially for what the cause he pushing for right now. You know what I'm saying? His show way different from mine. My shit kind of like messy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he on the cause he's pushing for. You wouldn't think the background. You know what I'm saying? You know, for real talk. But we all is product of our environment. No matter what we came through, it wasn't our fault coming up. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we did coming up, or how we were bad, or what the little shit that was the product of our environment. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, if it go back to, if I get a chance to go back and do it all over again, would I do it different? I wouldn't, because we had to go through that. Them was the situations we was put in. That's what we had to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like when they say only the strong survive, we was being strong. No matter what we did, that's what we had to do to be here today. Because them was the situations they put us in. They ain't teach us nothing about. We just now learning how to get loans and SBA loans and learn how to do shit. You know, and they taught that shit to the kids in the suburbs. They already knew about, you know what I'm saying, credit and everything. We just now got grown and learning how to get our shit together. As kids, we had to learn how to survive, how to live. As youngsters, we had to learn how to fucking survive, how to make it home from school and make it home from the store and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. How to eat. As we got older, how to eat, how to provide. We have to think about that shit first. For real. We have to think about shit like that first. How to survive. So anything that we did as youngsters and shit like that, that shit don't even count. Cause look at so many people that didn't make it. That's the shit that we had to do to survive. No matter what we did, we had to do what we had to do them days just to make it to the day. And that's just what it is. For real. Hell yeah. Street talk. If you in them, they gonna teach you a lot. Streets can be, and that's one thing about the streets, man. That's one thing I'm gonna tell y'all. People be like, You can't if you because some of us don't have no choice. Some of us don't have no choice but to be in them. So if you ain't got no choice but to be in them, then you gotta play by the motherfucking rules. Your rules though. You gotta play right though. You gotta be smart. Because the streets can also be good to you if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on no fuckery shit because like Jay-Z said, the streets is watching. The streets know everything that you fucking doing. So you ain't hiding shit. So once you be 100 and you keep everything 110 toes down and shit, you should be alright no matter what, because you go through some shit in this life. Life, you go through some shit, but those are your classes. Those are your lessons and shit. That's what builds character. A motherfucker that didn't go through shit, he don't really got no character. He really ain't got no spine. He kind of loose right there because anything that happens, he don't know how to handle it. Like, we've been hurt so many times in this street that we numb the shit. You go from screaming on the ground, kicking around when somebody died. When somebody first died, you go from screaming on the ground, jumping around, kicking around, and then somebody else died. Then you go to screaming in the air, jumping around. Then somebody else died. Then you go to just crying. Then somebody else died. Then you just drop a tear. Then somebody else died. Then you just fucked up. Then somebody else died, and you just like, damn, for real? Damn, this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. You know what I'm saying? You get numb to the shit in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it be. The streets teach you shit. It's just like, or whatever you go through. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might get over you one time. Nigga might finesse you one time. You might got finessed. Nigga might finesse you 2 times. You ain't gonna get finessed that 3rd time, especially not the same motherfucking way. It's gonna get to the point that if a motherfucker keep finessing you so many times, now when after a while, you know how to finessing motherfuckers. Cause everybody done finesse the fuck, you done been finessed. So now you the top finesser. Cause you know every goddamn finesse move it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is in the streets. That's how we learn how to be. The streets gonna teach you whatever it is. If you a nigga that motherfuckers keep getting over you, or you getting robbed as a youngster, motherfucker you done got hit and robbed and you a kid, and motherfuckers keep taking shit from you. And guess what? As you get older and you get big enough and strong enough to take, you's a taker now. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You gonna know how to take from a motherfucker. You don't give a fuck. Motherfucker been taking from you forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just the streets teach you shit. The people that was taking shit from you as a youngster, they didn't do nothing but was teaching you. You know what I'm saying? The streets put you in a lane. What lane you go choose? That's just how it is, man. And I thank everybody for tuning in, man. We done talk good. This was a good one right here. I didn't think it was gonna turn out to be like this. This was a good one right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, y'all made this right here, boss moves. Cause shout out to the Facebook people, all the new Facebook people that's be hitting me up. Cause y'all made this. I just made one video and YouTube been going crazy on that video. Everybody, so I'm just like, fuck it. Okay, we gonna go on with this shit. It's boss moves. Some people might think it's messy or whatever, but hey, that's what it is, man. I'm a journalist. It ain't a such thing as a clean journalist. Like, if you gonna be a journalist, that's what it is. You gonna get some mess on you. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a little sauce on you. You gotta spill a little sauce, a little mess. You gotta ruffle up shit, and you can't be scared. And that's one thing. I ain't scared of shit. I'm a perfect journalist. So that's just what it is. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. We had a good time today, man. I had a good time. I feel good right now. You know what I'm saying? For real. I feel good. Y'all stay safe out there. I'ma stay safe. And we all stay safe. And remember, this show right here is for niggas that's bosses and making boss moves. Because some of y'all is bosses and don't even know it. I'm out of here, y'all. It's your boy DB and shit. Check me out. Check me out later. Facebook, YouTube, all of them.